we'll build a library there. And these workers are going to build roads to connect Giza to the rest of our civilization. It's almost time to wrap up the Egyptians, I would say. So we're going to move across to the last of their territory fairly soon. Though it doesn't seem that the Russians have developed their land much as I hoped they would. So their country isn't going to be the greatest once it gets conquered. Or at least the territory isn't going to be the greatest. Anyway, we've got 4 immortals over here. Once they heal, we should have enough to overtake whatever's left of Egypt, which admittedly isn't very much. The workers need to start going down and helping to develop this land and clearing out all this jungle, so that's where we're going to start sending them. And we also need to start building spearmen to replace the immortals in guard duty. And we've also surpassed, we're also now able to fully support our military, so we're producing a lot more gold than we were before, which is also very fortunate. I don't know how we're doing in tech. I would imagine we're pulling ahead at this point, I would say, or I would hope anyway. We are researching rather quickly, and the Egyptians aren't able to offer much by way of research, I don't think. So we can go ahead and check what kind of sort of technology they have. Well, they have technology over us, but we have currency over them, the Mayans, that is. So if we check our rating, they're 1 tech away from entering the medieval ages, so we're ahead of them. The Russians likewise have the Republic, and we have currency. And I would imagine the Egyptians might be a bit further behind. Oh, we can't check because we're at war with them. So that's unfortunate, but that's not going to matter since they're not going to be lasting very long anyway. This immortal can... actually, I think he'll stay here in Abydos since... I don't know if he's going to be needed over in Egypt anytime soon. We already have quite a few immortals ready to overrun Egypt. So the ones we do have, we're going to start sending around to capture their last couple cities. I think they only have 3 left. Yeah, looks like 3. Of course, that also includes their capital, which is going to be fairly well defended, I hope. It usually is, but the Egyptian war effort has been particularly fraught. I've never seen a civilization in this game at this point put up such a rather pathetic attempt at fighting itself. Then again, we do have the Immortals, which are a rather strong unit in the early ages. Though they have the Chariot, or the War Chariot, which isn't too bad in and of itself, though we haven't seen any of those. I think they have everything they need to build it, so I'm kind of surprised that they haven't been. But anyway, these Immortals have finished their job here, so I suppose I can head down to Byblos and conquer that next turn. And we've completed the road linking up these cities, so now we're going to have to send these workers around to continue helping out. There's quite a bit to do. This guy's going to continue spreading the irrigation around all this territory, since there's quite a bit of it, and I think it needs to be irrigated rather quickly to get it up to Arbella, who's in need of it, I think. We're focusing on upgrading our cities right now, since we can maintain the war effort against Egypt without really having to build many more immortals. But soon we're going to have to switch over to start building some spearmen to guard all these cities so we can move our immortals out. And I think I might have actually should have started that a bit before now, but not too big of a deal. We can start now. Let's see here. I think Byblos is probably going to fall next turn. It doesn't look like they have anything to stop our invading army with, so we probably won't see this war lasting more than a couple more turns. We're going to want to hook up these civilizations with roads, so we'll send that guy out there to help build a road. This immortal is going to go down here, and he's going to attack Pi Ramses, along with the help of this immortal. Don't know if that's going to be quite enough. Actually, we can send one from Giza as well. So that should be enough. 3 immortals, that's plenty. We have an archer coming up from the top there. We finished feudalism, so we're going to start with monotheism next. One of the feudalism is also government you can switch to, but I like monarchy more than feudalism, so we'll stay with that. Finished a marketplace in Bactra, and we'll build a temple. Actually, no, we'll build a library. And if we go to a city with that's finished a marketplace, we can see that the wonders no longer, or the luxuries no longer give one happy face per luxury. They actually give several, so that's rather good for us, and it's going to help us quite a bit, especially as we get more and more luxuries. Though the only one left we don't have access to, I think, is gems, which we'll have access to next turn, or rather this turn. When oops, didn't mean to do that. I guess we'll have to wait another turn to attack then. Since I only have 2 units there, I'd rather be a bit more guaranteed in our attack than with only 2. I didn't mean to move that unit there, but I can't really take it back, unfortunately. So I guess we're stuck with it. This guy is going to develop that square. These guys are going to continue building roads. I'd say Egypt only has about 5 more turns left in it. That archer's probably out. I wouldn't have expected it to win so thoroughly as it did, but I guess there's nothing you can do about that. We've actually started building pikemen instead of spearmen. They're the upgraded version of the pikeman, of the spearman. He has a bit more defense. He has 3 defense instead of 2. Our mortals can still handle the pikemen without too much trouble, though. Not a big deal overall. And they can definitely handle the spearmen. I noticed they have a galley in there. They might have some sort of unit in it. So we're going to have to be wary of that and take it out if we have to. Hopefully this is the last one. Yep, it is. So we take over Byblos and gain access to the diamonds. And that leaves them with only 2 cities left, including their capital. We'll also kill this archer off. 1 defense to stop the attacking immortal. We almost have, I think we have nearly enough units to take out Pi Ramses as well. This worker is going to, I guess, mine that square. He might get captured back, but I don't really care all that much. He's not really that important. Neither is this guy. We can actually upgrade all of our spearmen to pikemen, and we can do that in the military advisor screen. We can organize our units by unit. And unfortunately, you need a spearman. You need a barracks in the city to upgrade it. But fortunately, Sun Tzu's Art of War will provide barracks in every city on the continent. So once that's done, we'll have plenty of barracks to go around. So we'll upgrade our units then. Upgrading units costs gold, which we have plenty of thanks to our Golden Age. And it seems that our units were indeed captured, but or the Egyptians captured back their units, rather. But that's not a big deal. We'll take them back eventually. We actually got civil disorder in Giza. This is because we're at war with the Egyptians, and it's an Egyptian city. They don't much like us, so what you're gonna have to do is set one of the laborers to become a worker, and he no longer counts against the city limit in terms of happiness. We're also going to send some of our workers around to help clear out this jungle. I don't much like jungle at all, so we gotta wage war on that. It seems they attacked with a spearman and warrior from, looks like the galley, which is rather odd, I guess. but we should be able to defeat them without too much trouble. Well, I would like to capture those workers back, so I think what I'll do is I'll attack this warrior with the other one to capture back that workers. I'm not sure what the spearmen is doing here. Spearmen are not good at attack, they only have one attack, so they won't be able to do all that much, I don't think. Isamoto is going to capture back those workers. He'll also get a good scout in on Thebes and see what they have. We'll keep those workers there for now, since they'll just get captured again if we move them out. And we're almost ready to finish off the Egyptians. All the spare warriors that we have, or models that we have, will be able to converge on Thebes and finish it off. But for now, I think we're going to have to wrap up this video.